There's a lot of misunderstanding on the grace of God, and I wanted to share this, to give some understanding. Right. First, it's important to note that it says it's the grace of God, right? So it's God's grace that He has given to us as a gift, right? And so grace is not a license to sin. If grace is not a license to sin, if grace is not, something that we should be abusing, then what is the purpose of grace, right? What does grace, function as, right? There's three things. Number one is the grace of God saves us, right? In Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 to 9, it says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourself. It is a gift of God, not by works, so that anyone can boast." Okay? We're made right, or we're saved by God through faith, by grace through faith in Jesus Christ. So God shows us kindness, right? And we put our faith in the finished work of Christ. Number two is that the grace of God is His nature. Kindness is the nature of God, right? In Romans 2:4 it says, "Or do you think lightly of the riches of His kindness and restraint and patience, not knowing that the kindness of God leads you to repentance," right? The grace of God is for us to turn to God, right? God's will is that none should perish, but that all come to repentance. God's desire for us to turn back to Him, right? And the third thing is that grace teaches us to deny evil and to live right. In Titus chapter 2, verse 11, it says, "The grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men, teaching us to say no to ungodliness and worldly passion and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in this present age," right? So grace, lastly, is an empowerment. It's an empowerment to live a godly, holy, and righteous life, right, for the glory of God.